So the second half is underway then, and all to play for in the National Hurling League final of 2007. Jackie Tyrrell, first ball back then to Noel Hickey. So certainly the challenge being put up to Kilkenny in the first half of this league final. How will they answer? They've always answered well in the past. Good flick away there by Declan Prendergast just when the opportunities seem to be arising for a Kilkenny goal effort. Quick line ball, looking for Eddie Brennan, and the ball eventually goes out over the end line and it will be a 65. Certainly the feeling will be that there is far more on this Kilkenny forward line. Interestingly, in the 5 finals to date in this millennium, 02, 03, 05, 06 and 07, only 4 Kilkenny men have started them all. Noel Hickey, JJ Delaney, Lyng and Martin Comerford. They look on now as Henry Shefflin gets the first score of the second half. His 6th point of the contest. And first blood then to the Kilkenny men in the second half. They have breeze advantage, don't forget. Well picked up by PJ Delaney. Goes on a run, beaten though. Owen Kelly tries to get a touch. Breaks out to Shefflin. Nice ball into space. Looking for Richie Power. James Murray though is on hand to defend the Waterford goal. And again, the ball goes out over the line. Really would be a big win for Waterford in the sense that they've beaten Tip in the quarter-final and Cork in the semi. Were they to beat Kilkenny in the final, certainly would be a fine achievement. Dan Shanahan will be hoping to get into the game more so as well. It's been a game so far where the defences have been largely on top. Lyng. An effort from the middle of the field, but it goes wide. So just 1 point between them, nothing in it. 7 weeks to the championship for Waterford. And we believe, from speaking to Waterford people during the week, that there will be a week's training in Portugal included in that 7 weeks. Will they have the Dr. Crow Cup with them though? That'll be the question. Jack Kennedy. Stephen Molumphy is on hand. Also there is Willie O'Dwyer. Henry Shefflin puts on the pressure. Molumphy's hand pass again. The intensity of both teams really has to be seen to believed as Jack Kennedy incurs the ire of Seamus Roach and he picks up a warning. But again, as has been the trend in the game, the man in possession really has to earn it. That was the challenge by Jack Kennedy on Willie O'Dwyer. The result is this free under the watchful eyes of Nicky Brennan, the president of the GAA, and Liam Mulvihill. Strike by Shefflin, but unfortunately goes to the wrong side of the post if you're a Kilkenny supporter. Struck it well, but didn't have the accuracy. 4 wides now for the Kilkenny men. Delicately poised though, you feel. Just one between the neighbours. Great catch on the puck out by Tommy Walsh. Long ball. Diagonal ball into the corner. Well picked up though by Owen Murphy. Finding Stephen Molumphy under pressure. Gets it the second occasion. Better ball into his forward line than this instance, but Tommy Walsh is on hand again. Lovely control and clearance downfield. The darling of the Kilkenny crowd. Delightful catch for Martin Comerford, and he's pulled back there by Ken McGrath. And Comerford so crucial to the Kilkenny forward line in terms of ball winning. Did so well to win that one. For the intervention and the illegal intervention of Ken McGrath. So Henry has the chance to equalise again. Low trajectory, deflected, and it's gone over the bar. Well, that could have gone anywhere. Henry, when he's been accurate for most of the contest. Didn't strike that one well. And it came off James Murray's stick, I should say. They're level. Doesn't matter how they go over the bar once they go over. Great interception by Willie O'Dwyer. Kilkenny beginning to turn the screw into Eddie Brennan now. In on goal. Using the pace. Has the shot. And over the bar. And on another day could easily have ended up in the top of the roof of the net. But 3 points in a row from Kilkenny. At the start of the second half, the latest, a spectacular effort from Eddie Brennan. I've seen Kilkenny edge one in front. We can imagine that the words of Martin Fogarty, Michael Dempsey and Brian Cody at half-time must have been stern in that Kilkenny dressing room. Justin McCarthy looks on. Good strike to the line ball. Owen Kelly trying to keep the ball alive. Shane Walsh is also in there. Tommy Walsh gets his touching on the ground. Brian Hogan. Play by the O'Loughlin Gales fullback. Ends up on the deck. Tries to offload. Mullane goes in. Whipped it on the ground though by JJ Delaney. Jack Kennedy all on his own for a second. Didn't get the pass away though, and a delightful pick up by Willie O'Dwyer. Excellent piece of play by Willie O'Dwyer, who really is beginning to emerge, you feel, in this league final. Delightful pick up ahead of James Murray. And a man who was an outstanding underrated star. Seems to be finally fulfilling the potential. So Henry will take the free. It's on its way and it's over the bar. 4 in a row for Kilkenny at the start of the second half. 8th point of the day for Henry Shefflin. In a game that's been dominated by the free takers, particularly in the first half when Waterford's 11 points saw 8 of them come from frees. Continues that way. Waterford will try to work their own puck out through. Well won by Michael Walsh. Can't get the proper connection on it though, under strong pressure. John Mullane does well, plays it into space, but just as he did, and maybe Mullane was looking for the advantage to be played. Seamus Roach indicated that he had already given the decision. Mullane had done the hard work and there was a break and an opportunity for Waterford there with the 2 men in space. So PJ Ryan with that free out. Won by James Shah, turns on a sixpence but doesn't have the accuracy. 5th wide of the game for the Kilkenny men. 8 for Waterford. Clinton Hennessy's puck out then. Is a long one. We're yet to see a goal in the league final. Stephen Molumphy. Great ball into space now to John Mullane. He's getting inside. Goal scoring chance. Well stopped by PJ Ryan. Good stop by the Fenians custodian. Even though Mullane will probably feel he could have hit it better, or perhaps away from the goalkeeper. But it's a let-off. Martin Comerford, can he make Waterford pay at the other end? Ball into space, looking for Eddie Brennan. Had half-turned Declan Prendergast. Pass it to James Shah, and he's pulled down by Owen Murphy. And the free ensues to the Kilkenny men. And what it could have been a goal at one end could now be a point at the other. How quickly the game of hurling can change. Hennessy picks up a yellow card for that indiscretion. And a warning also for Owen Murphy. So, PJ Ryan's good work at one end. in stopping a Waterford score. Could now lead to a Kilkenny score at the other end. And Shefflin makes no mistake this time. His 9th point of the day. And it means that Kilkenny have shot 5 points unanswered in the second half. We await Waterford's first score, but it was so near in this instance. Mullane shot well saved by Ryan. Waterford need a score. Good play by PJ Delaney. Strong man in the typical type now of Kilkenny hurlers. James Cha has broken that mold somewhat, but boy can he hurl. Breaks to Kelly. He's hooked though by Cha, and that's a line ball to the Kilkenny men. Kelly not quite happy, but that was a fine bit of work by James Cha, man who won so many honours in 2006. There was the hook. Excellent skill. Tommy Walsh will place it. It's been a far better second half from the reigning All-Ireland and National League champions, proving just why they are champions. Michael Walsh intercepts the line ball from Tommy Walsh, comes back to Tommy again. Walsh to Walsh. They're not on the same side though. Early ball down, led by Aidan Kearney. Good play. Gets his clearance away. He's done well in this National League for the Waterford men. Won by Martin Comerford. Gets it outfield to Jackie Tyrrell, who quite wasn't ready. Gets it at the second attempt though. Runs into traffic. Comerford, the provider in the last 2 instances, decides to have a shot himself. But it becomes Kilkenny's 6th wide of the contest. Kilkenny have edged 3 in front. And in this low-scoring nature of the game so far, it's a significant lead. Cha again blocks down. And Richie Power, in actual fact, was the man that did the work there. And Owen Kelly becoming frustrated.
Substitution on the 114, number 18,
and Paul Flynn is about to come in. And Dan Shanahan is the man that's been called ashore. Or is it? No, in fact, Dan goes back again. A little bit of confusion, it seems. And into the Kilkenny team comes Owen Larkin. And Fitzpatrick is the man that's been called ashore, so the young hurler of the year, winner of an All-Ireland club medal with Ballyhale on St Patrick's Day, is called ashore. And Shane Walsh, in actual fact, is the man that's been called ashore to allow Paul Flynn into the action. Sources in Waterford indicate that Flynn is not yet at 100%, indeed far from it. But he may have a part to play in the remainder of this league final. Shefflin takes the free. And it goes to the right and wide. Strange happenings in Thurles. Kilkenny though holding on to a 3-point lead. Fast puck out by Waterford, goes somewhat astray. Eventually worked up the field, not without difficulty though. Owen Kelly, nice ball inside now to Seamus Prendergast. Things are opening up, can't get it away though. Credit the work of Tommy Walsh in stopping Prendergast getting the ball away, but he was doing it illegally. And it's a free into Waterford. Prendergast for once getting inside the defence. Mullane was inside, but the free has been awarded. Now Paul Flynn is just after being introduced by Justin McCarthy. Waterford yet to score in the second half, but Owen Kelly will remain on the freeze. We thought it may be a blasting operation. It's not. First score of the second half then for the Waterford men comes from Owen Kelly. His 7th point of the day. And just 2 points now between them. It's ebbed and flowed, but so far Kilkenny have been the better team in this second half. Well won by Ken McGrath. Ball into space, looking for Dan the man. Beaten though. And well cleared by Jackie Tyrrell. All on his own though is Ken McGrath. Picks out a pass to Tony Browne. Out to Michael Brick Walsh, the captain. Better play by Waterford with Paul Flynn. Can't quite win it. Seamus Prendergast goes in. Michael Walsh gets a touch inside, and Waterford come attacking again into John Mullane. Lost control of it though, and that allowed Noel Hickey, the double all-star winner, to drive the ball downfield. Owen Larkin beaten by James Murray. Murray then in turn blocked down though by Larkin. Again the pressure being put on, and the hen Ken McGrath jumps in on top of Henry Shefflin. I don't think he can have a lot of complaints of that particular decision. McGrath looks frustrated. I don't know why he is, because that quite simply is a free in. Jumped on Henry Shefflin. Ken, I think there could be other stories he could be arguing. Can Shefflin stretch the Kilkenny lead to 3? He can. 10th point in the contest. And it's a foul that you feel that Waterford perhaps didn't need to give away. What it has done is given a score to Kilkenny. Great catch from the puck out by Shefflin. And he takes on the defence again. Now things are opening up. Shefflin has found himself in on the 20-metre line. Look, ball inside. Hennessy does well. Breaks out. A goal. Or over the bar. In fact, it's gone wide. Would you believe it? It's been a day of mixed fortunes for Shefflin. Magnificent run through the defence. Hennessy couldn't quite control, and as the ball came back, Shefflin unlucky with the effort. That seemed as if it was destined for the net. We're still without a goal. Owen McGrath is into the contest for the Waterford men. James Murray is called ashore. That will lead to more tweaking with the Waterford system, you feel. Tony Browne looking for Mullane to get into it, but so far so many of the star forward names have yet to make an impact on this contest. Derek Lyng. It's been a day for strong physical men. Fogarty beaten by Tony Browne. Clever interplay there by Waterford. Allows Ken McGrath to start the latest attack, looking for Paul Flynn. Under pressure from Brian Hogan. Seamus Prendergast gets onto the breaking ball and takes on the defence. Offloads to Owen McGrath. Owen McGrath, will he be happy with the point? He will. There was a man inside, but McGrath decided that the score was on and he took it. It's only their second score of the second half, but it keeps Waterford very much in touch. Just 2 between them. The league final is going down to the wire. Waterford's 8th final since 1998. They've won 2, lost 4, drawn 1 to date. Badly need to win a national title, you feel, as Aidan Fogarty though has other ideas. The tidying up is done by Owen Murphy. Jack Kennedy under pressure, as every man on the ball has been. This is a full frontal press by the Kilkenny men. Aidan Fogarty winning back a ball that probably should be down at the other end of the field, but then he spoils the work by overrunning the ball in his hand. It could be a free out to the Waterford men. Ken McGrath then with the free. It breaks. Kilkenny defence under pressure. Breaks out to Paul Flynn. Can he angle it over? He can. So Paul Flynn makes the impact that the Waterford fans were hoping for. And that means that 2 of the Waterford subs have now got their name on the score sheet. Untidy scramble for possession resulted in the opportunity going to Flynn. and he took it. Martin Comerford at the other end puts it wide. Kilkenny's wide tally is catching up on the Waterford one as Ken McGrath seeks attention, and it's a blood injury. He will go off for attention on that. Game and it's melting in the melting pot. Waterford will not want to have this man off the field for that long. Shefflin. Seems as if the hurl may have come back and connected. The scars of battle. The temporary substitute will come in. That's Shane O'Sullivan. Ballygunner. Waterford will hope to get the centre back from both sides stitched up as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, play goes on. Just one between them then. Last two scores have come from Waterford, and they were needed. Richie Power tries to win that ball, ends up on the deck. Owen Murphy tidies up. Certainly plenty of physical hard challenges in this game. Exciting game nonetheless. Well taken out of the sky by Michael Walsh. Can the captain inspire his team? Lost though by Owen Kelly. Ball breaks inside. Water fan Owen McGrath hits the deck. Play on those of the referee, and PJ Delaney does just that. Well taken down by Richie Power. Looking for Aidan Fogarty to go into space. He does that. Oh, again, it's a lovely rob by Aidan Kearney, who's been doing this consistently right throughout the league. Great defending. Breaking kindly to John Mullane. Mullane yet to score, incredibly. Broken down to Dan the man. He's inside. He's yet to score too, and he's changed that. His first point of the league final leaves the sides on level terms. Big improvement from Waterford in the last 10 minutes or so. And over the bar from Dan Shanahan, his first score. Anyone's game, you feel. Waterford are beginning to come. Michael Walsh again, the provider. Been surrounded by Kilkenny men. Offloads though to Owen Kelly. Half hooped. Goes into Dan the man again. He's got the last score. He takes the hand pass to Stephen Molumphy. Has a chance. Well blocked. Great Kilkenny defending. And PJ Delaney tidies up. And Brian Hogan clears the lines downfield. We're going to have an exciting finale. Tony Browne flipping it, but he can't keep it in play. And Brian Cody knows that his team are in a big challenge here. 1982, of course, Brian Cody would have met Jamie Hannon on the field of play in the league semi-final. Ken McGrath is about to come back in. Another lift from Waterford. Waterford have 7 weeks to their championship clash with Clare or Cork. Kilkenny 6 weeks till they meet Laois or Offaly. Seamus Prendergast comes again. Waterford have upped the tempo, you feel, in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Paul Flynn tries to find Mullane, can't control. Goes back though to rectify the situation. He's pulled to the deck by Jackie Tyrrell. And the free goes to the Déise men. Mullane effectively tripped there by Jackie Tyrrell. And Owen Kelly has the chance to put Waterford 1 in front. With the game bordering on its final 10 minutes, and he puts it wide. Would you believe it? Major chance going and begging there. As PJ Ryan was grateful to see that ball go over 4 heel. Ken McGrath takes down the puck out, won by Declan Prendergast. Beaten though by Martin Comerford, now in at the edge of the square. Whipped delightfully along the ground. McGrath though can't beat the ball to the end line. The free or the line ball ensues. And Cody barks the instructions to a Kilkenny side who have contested 7 of the last All-Ireland finals. 7 of the last 9 All-Ireland finals. So 10 minutes then, plus additional time to decide the destination of this year's National League title. Delaney's line ball doesn't go that far. Slap across Seamus Prendergast. PJ Delaney is the man being spoken to by Seamus Roach. And he's been told to calm it down. Not easy, I would imagine. 9 minutes from the end of a National League final. Waterford crowd then getting behind their team. Ken McGrath strikes it well. He's already got 3. He hasn't got the 4th yet anyway. McGrath, who played at wing back in the 2004 National League final. It's on a knife edge then. 15 points apiece. Ryan took a degree of time about placing this puck out. Oh, great catch by Martin Comerford. Off to Henry Shefflin. The point is on, and the point has gone over the bar. Excellent reply and excellently crafted score by the Kilkenny Cats. The 11th point of the day by King Henry. Breaking the Waterford momentum somewhat, you feel. Kilkenny come again, Comerford again. Central to everything they do. Won though by Aidan Kearney. Picks out Jack Kennedy, man who came on in the 2004 league final. Won though back there by JJ Delaney. Beaten to it. Brian Hogan helps out his cornerback. Only goes as far as John Mullane. The point is on. And Mullane gets his first point of the day. And the man from Delaney brings the sides back on level terms again. Poor clearance, punished to the full by John Mullane. And the battle continues. Shefflin onto the breaking ball again, under pressure from Owen Kelly. But Shefflin keeps travelling. Has the shot, but it goes wide. Cody though will be delighted, you feel, to get Shefflin back into competitive hurling at inter-county level. Clinton Hennessy's puck out then. Has this game draw written all over it? We wonder. Stephen Molumphy does well to win the ball. One-handed layoff to Michael Brickwalsh, and Waterford come again. Owen McGrath. The point is on, but it wasn't taken. And Owen McGrath, who's already got a point since his introduction, saw that opportunity go begging. Fitzpatrick, the trainer of the Waterford team, of course, heavily involved. Former trainer of the Wildcats basketball team in Waterford, as PJ Ryan goes long. Comerford breaks it to Richie Power. Point is on for Richie Power, and it's over the bar. Richie Power gets his 2nd point of the day, and again it edges the Cats one in front. Comerford again central to the winning of the ball, and those last 2 points from Kilkenny will have broken the swagger of Waterford somewhat, you feel. Still, there's nothing in it. 5 minutes left. 1 between them. The reigning champions leading by 1. Already Kilkenny have won the Walsh Cup. Ballyhale and Danesford have won national club titles. But can the Kilkenny men keep it going? Owen McCormack is being introduced now for Aidan Fogarty. As Owen Larkin tries to get onto the ball for the Kilkenny men, loses it though. And Michael Walsh winning the ball. His pass goes astray though. Won then by McGrath. And that's going to be a free downfield for Waterford. Really has been an intriguing battle between the neighbours. Both teams, of course, sponsored by Glanbia in different guises. Four minutes from the final whistle then. McGrath happily back to full health. Long ball into the danger area. It breaks. Molumphy nearly got away. Comes out to Mullane. Over the bar by John Mullane. And again, the sides are back on level terms. And John Mullane, who went so long without a score in the league final, has now come up with 2 in a short space of time. Was alert to the breaking ball. And Mullane brings the Déise men back on level terms. Richie Power turned too often though. Such was the decision of Seamus Roach. And in such things, major games can change. Another free then to Waterford and a chance to launch another attack. McGrath striking into the breeze. Another huge effort. Great catch by Seamus Prendergast. Excellent catch. The point is on and the point is over. Excellent play by Seamus Prendergast. The ability to win the ball in the air, so crucial again. And Waterford go 1 in front. Excellent work in the air by Seamus Prendergast. Excellent strength thereafter when he hit the deck. Kilkenny come again. Goal scoring chances on for Eddie Brennan. Flicked effort. And the Waterford life. Goal lives a charmed life. End to end hurling in Semple Stadium. And Seamus Roach, as he's been doing all day, tells his lads to settle it down. Owen Larkin picked out and found Eddie Brennan. Hennessy was out like a flash. And even Owen McCormack couldn't quite direct it over the bar or into the net, hit the crossbar. But perhaps McCormack was in the square anyway. Browne getting the attention. His side are on the verge of a serious result, you feel. Browne won an All-Star last year to put with the one he won back in 1998. This man has a lot on his mind right now, the Cork native. Has led Waterford to 2 Munster titles over his 6 seasons in charge. And Tony Browne has been one of the key men throughout that campaign. It was the challenge by Owen Larkin. I think it was more in the landing than in the challenge. The problem came. So Seamus Roach is going to throw it in on the 20-metre line. Browne is back in full health. Half a minute left, 1 point between them then. Michael Walsh wins a crucial ball. Again, he's surrounded by the marble walls of Kilkenny. Richie Power ends up on the deck. Is it a free in? It is. Waterford are irate. The free in has been awarded.
4 minutes of additional time to be played.
There will be 4 minutes of the additional time to be played. But right now, Henry Shefflin has the chance to equalise the league final again, and he takes it. 12 points now for Henry Shefflin. I repeat, his draw written all over this game. 18-18 though, still plenty of time to win it. Great catch by Mullane. Offloads to Owen Kelly, didn't handle, drives it high and over the bar. Sensational score by Owen Kelly. Magnificent piece of hurling skill. And what a time to get a point like that. Waterford lead by 1. Last week we saw Delaney and Waterford overcome Kilkenny CBS in the colleges final. Was it an omen, we wonder? Michael Walsh again comes out. What a last 15 minutes he's played. Anywhere will do right now. Picked up though by PJ Delaney. Tries to pick out JJ with the pass but goes astray. Owen McGrath can't quite control it. Then goes down over it. And it's almost like a rugby scrum. So much at stake for Waterford and Kilkenny. 2.5 minutes of the additional time remain. Port Lorgan lead by 1. Seamus Prendergast onto the breaking ball from the throw-in and over the bar. Seamus Prendergast, 3rd point of the day, has put Waterford 2 in front. The fans are dancing with joy, but there's still time to go. Jackie Tyrrell has other things in his mind. Can Kilkenny salvage the day? Do they need a goal? Richie Power nearly got inside. Declan Prendergast as well ends up on the deck, and he's fouled, and it's a free downfield. His brother Seamus is after scoring a crucial point at one end, and Waterford, you feel, are on the edge. Their 6th league final this afternoon. Their last league title was won back in 1963. Hennessy's free. Up towards Dan the man, he went high, but well won though by Jackie Tyrrell. He'll get the Kilkenny men on the attack. Who is going to have the greater hunger? Is it Waterford that want to win a title at this level for the first time in 44 years, or will Kilkenny have enough in hand to come back for the 3 in a row? Owen Kelly. Nice ball into Paul Flynn. The experienced heads combining. Waterford just need to hold on to the ball now, and it comes off the stick of Brian Hogan, and a Waterford line ball ensues. 1 minute of additional time remains. Owen Kelly urges on the Waterford men on the stands, and in actual fact Seamus Roach is going to throw in that ball. Possession is crucial. It's with Michael Brick Walsh. Beaten though, and Derek Lyng gets Kilkenny on the attack. It's last chance saloon now for the Cats. Can they create something? Owen McCormack was there with Owen Kearney. Well picked up by Shane Sullivan. Now into the game, of course. Owen McGrath. It's all over! And Waterford have won the National League title for the first time since 1963, when a team captained by John Meany beat Tipperary. They have overcome their great rivals Kilkenny in a thrilling and absorbing National Hurling League final. Kilkenny's hopes of the 3 in a row of league titles are dashed, and it's scenes of great joy and jubilation for Waterford on a final scoreline in Thurles in the Allianz National Hurling League Division 1 final. Waterford 20 points, Kilkenny 18. So then the 44-year famine is over for Waterford as Nicky Brennan, the president of the GA, presents the Dr. Croke Cup to a delighted Waterford captain, Michael Walsh. Waterford are back in the big time.
can't take my eyes off